Hey YouTube, this is the final video for the sand shaker build. We're just waiting, obviously if you'd watched the previous videos, I've built this for my friend as his first car, and obviously I've kept it just for a little while to just do a few tuning and testing parts, and we're still waiting on a few bits and pieces to come in. So we're waiting on the battery, so we've gone with a Lipo, a 4000 milliamp 30C 2 cell. Fits in there perfectly. I haven't used these batteries yet, but just the initial testing, very impressed, and for like $27, so can't complain. Obviously, to run a Lipo in this, we just needed something to give us a low voltage sensor. So there's no need to upgrade your standard ECU. You just, obviously, some people say, oh, you can't run a Lipo on this and all that sort of stuff, and the hobby shop will tell you that too, because they want you to buy something else. So for I think $4 on eBay, we've got this low voltage sensor. I've made a custom mount, so I've countersunk it into the battery holder. It's resined in there, it's not falling out, it's not going to go anywhere. So all we do is plug our balance cable in. We get the beeping, as you said, it's very loud and obnoxious. There's a little button up the top here where you can set what your low voltage cutoff will be. As I said, this just runs through each cell. As I said, this battery is perfectly balanced, and as I said, that's not going anywhere, and you can drive around. When it hits the low voltage, that buzzing noise is very, very loud, so you just pull over and stop. As I said, the initial testing that we have done with this, the motor stays cold, speed control stays cold. There's no issues with running a Lipo in this at all. My friend, obviously he's new to the hobby, had a little bit of an accident. I made a bit of a botched up pin just to get it running for a while, but he actually snapped one of these off. So for $20, I think we upgraded to these racing aluminium front things, which I think is probably, if you look at all the upgraded plastics, it seems to be this grey plastic, and the suspension arms still seem to be this very soft black plastic. So I don't know whether that's designed that if you do hit something, these will break. I don't know. But as I said, very cool car, and as it sits there, battery, buzzer, fully built, even with the racing upgrades, I think we're about $220 to $240. And that's with radio gear, just a cheap digital setup that we got. Everything's brand new. Car was brand new in box, radio was brand new, battery's brand new. As I said, it's my friend initially set a budget of $150, and I did source the car brand new in box for $125, and then obviously there was $20 postage on that, and then obviously, because we had a little bit of money left over, I basically said to him, we'll get a nice battery, we'll get good, a decent set of radio gear, we'll get a few upgrades. As I said, I've got a TT02, so I know if you start upgrading these, the centre shafts can die. Obviously, we had to get the paint for the shell, and as I said, so for just over $200, fantastic car. I think on the box this was $200 and something new, so we've managed to build it and have it running. And as I said, this came with oil-filled dampers as well. And as I said, and on top of that too, we've put a full ball bearing kit through it, so it's very smooth to drive. The only other thing I could probably suggest is it's not overly good on off-road. It's sort of, I think it needs a bit wider track. Maybe if it was a bit more of a stadium sort of track, a bit wider. But I've actually had some suggestions from people to put the TT02 buggy suspension arms and like gearbox joints in it. It actually would make it a lot wider, and I think, I did have told my friend that, but as I said, it's just a bit of fun, a bit of knock around fun for him, and just for him to get into the hobby. So yeah, we'll probably get some more running videos of this up soon now that it's all finished. As I said, if you want to see more videos, hit like and subscribe. Thank you.